Leandro says it's not about militarizing police, but it's voting tonight on whether or not to buy an armored vehicle and use it for a super ambulance. 9 Beat's Betty Yu says people aren't convinced it will be used only for care and not for combat. Betty?
Veronica, the vote came down just within the last 5 minutes. 6 council members voted for this armored vehicle and 1 person against. So now officially the city of San Leandro will move forward in accepting this armored vehicle. It is officially called a Bearcat Medevac, and it will mostly be paid for with a $200,000 federal grant. Now, before tonight's city council meeting, this is what we saw outside City Hall. A group of protesters chanting "Thanks, but no tanks." Many of them believe that this kind of vehicle will only intimidate communities and escalate situations. They don't believe this is necessary for San Leandro. But police officers, many first responders spoke up tonight. They believe that this will save lives and protect first responders, especially, as well as people in the community. Now, most people tonight spoke out against this vehicle. Many of them criticized it during the public comment session. But we will say that most city officials, of course, supported it. And the police lieutenant I spoke to before this meeting says if it can save even 1 life, it will be worth it.
This is just not the San Leandro that I thought I lived in. And I'm a senior citizen, you know. I want to be safe. You know, I don't have a problem with the police keeping us safe, but I do have a problem with the militarization.
I do see that people call it intimidating, and to an extent it can be. And we would much rather come in a vehicle like that and have someone surrender without anybody getting injured than have to use some sort of other tactics where injury may occur.
Again, the San Leandro City Council tonight voted to accept an armored vehicle, which is essentially a super armored ambulance for this region. It will take about a year for this vehicle to arrive here in the community, and it will be shared by all agencies in the region. The department pointed out that once it gets this vehicle, it will be the only such vehicle in all of Northern California. Veronica?
And Betty, I was listening to the protesters there, and they were chanting "Hands up, don't shoot," obviously referencing the shooting in Ferguson with Michael Brown. Did you speak to them? Did they have anything else to say?
Yeah, a lot of people out here tonight referencing San Leandro, comparing it to Ferguson, but the police department points out that what was used in Ferguson are known as MRAPs. Those are military vehicles, much more powerful. Those are bomb resistant, and that is not the case with this particular armored vehicle. They also want to emphasize that they will not use such a vehicle for peaceful protests. Veronica?
All right, Betty, we appreciate that. Thank you.